to 15.
Hold the set.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Jalen Thompson picks it, and nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Cunningham. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. When you look at this defense, it's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And this is one of those something's got to give games. You got the number 1 passing team in the NFL against the number 1 defense against the pass. A lot of times, the battle's in the trenches. We know that. We see it all the time. But this game's going to be won on the outside.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. He gets it complete to A.T. Perry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
70 Ranger. Ready.
Now Cunningham. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Saints at 12-3 now on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Cunningham to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19.
Here's Cunningham. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Cunningham looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Murray now to throw. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. This defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Third down and 1. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Murray now on first down. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. A nice little juke. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? I mean, let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Murray going to throw. And it's caught. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
We're scoreless after 1. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Pollard is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Pollard again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
after the made field goal. Here's Sly to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
On the jump.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really... The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. To throw on second down, Cunningham. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Taken down by Pete Werner.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 34-yard line, here's a second down and 9. Option play, here's Pollard. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Throwing now is Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. CeeDee Lamb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On first down, it's Cunningham. Thomas brings it in. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80.
40-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Cunningham. That one complete downfield to Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, 40 yards. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Amari Barno. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. To throw is Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Chicago. Rondale Moore, 79 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Warriors 17.
Now Cunningham. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go, here we go. 18 rattlers, 18 rattlers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Touchdown! A.T. Perry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Lutt's good on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Gets past one man, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Pollard going to try the right side. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the gun, Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll leave him with third and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
He finds his man, Pollard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Murray. Catch is made by Marquise, and it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Cunningham. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They have not gotten him going at all. Trying to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Trap 50, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
That's one. 2-2.
They'll run left with Pollard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Murray. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That goes for a gain of 31.
First down, Chicago.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They toss it down to Pollard. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I like the call. Inside the red zone running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. Second and 9. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now third down and 6 to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The offense on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Murray now to throw. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So nothing doing there. And now third down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Murray changing the play. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. Sly able to put this one through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Here's Cunningham. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Kamara up the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Okay, ready?
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Go.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Steps away. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Ready?
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Here's 1st down. Again, it's Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
18, Pioneer.
Now they'll change things up.
Big Lion. Rig alert, rig alert.
A 10th carry for Kamara.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Kamara. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Kamara trying again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Ready?
3rd down and goal coming up here. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds of this ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got...
Run it back. Yeah. Run it back. Run it back.